Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. DarkZeroOmega and Ivarelse are here. And to those out there watching right now, welcome to the start of the tournament. It's Monday night. It's Matchstick Melee. It's Street Fighter V, last one of 2021. I had to make sure. I almost abandoned that sentence halfway. It's like, what year is it?
The worst. I always hate
like Terminator syndrome.
Gotta remember to update everything and not accidentally write 2021. Gonna be a pain in the ass.
Can you imagine how awful it was at the BC AD changeover?
You probably didn't know what was going on. It's just like, all right, it's this year. What the hell's a year?
Yeah. BC, who's he?
You're moving to AD. What?
Yeah.
We were here. What does the AD mean? What the hell would BC mean?
Are those letters? What's going on? All right, so Claw versus
Yeah, over.
Hey.
All right. Let's gauge.
That's gonna be interesting.
Okay. So
I like the nice little like purple thing they both got stuck on there. Coincidence?
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, I wonder if. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Not bad. He got those. He got those. All right. Oh yeah, he's blessed out. Way too early for that. No. All right.
Oh, yeah, a lot of get up. Blam.
Yeah. Not dead.
Nah.
Pretty.
Scaling, however, is not Claw's friend. Oh.
Oh, I should move it back there. Look killed. That was risky.
Yeah, it was.
Up and now V-trigger. Pretty good V-trigger. Oh, caught him. Yeah, I wonder how familiar I is with this big a matchup. You actually don't really see too many clones too low in the ranks.
Yeah, I would imagine these two characters don't run into each other that often.
Like, most Vega players really float around like Platinum, Diamond, but then you get like a lot of random players. So probably, even if you did run into a Vega, very different than what he's experienced now. But he seems to be doing pretty well.
He's made some pretty good adaptations. That was a nice dash under. Ooh, oh, yo!
Oh, wow. That was pretty dope. Alright, so I don't know. Hey, it's not free. You're gonna have to work with this.
It took a little while, but that damage was making a steady disappearing act from Dark Zero's body.
No, but he put down control, he didn't really do anything. Oh, he just bust out the lead. I like it, I like it. Punish. Oh, yeah, he's going hand with these DPs. I think he's trying to catch Dark Zero pressing something, but he missed a cross right back. And Dark Zero need to poke him out. But he has V-trigger on deck. Oh, nice air grab.
Yeah.
I think he got a little bit overzealous. Chill out just a bit. But...
Yeah, it's possible that he could have, you know, he could have read scrub vibes in the first round and, you know, relaxed a little too much. Happens to the best of us, especially the worst of us. All right, nice micro adjustment there, not getting crossed up.
Yeah, you gotta really find it. Oh, you gotta punch out of his back.
Minor though it be.
Yeah, he can't fly. They gotta jump in. Oh, just bust out.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that was way too. What was even EX?
That's done again.
Yeah, I think Dark Zero was just baiting, just waiting for him to bust up with DPs and just punching him. You gotta take it a little bit slowly, or else. Just a tad bit slower.
There we go. Time for some projectile setups. Be evasive. Use Claw's air superiority against him.
trying to do something with double. I wonder if trying to beat out double jump.
Oh.
Oh, okay. He baited out the air grab. But
Yeah, either that or just DarkZero doesn't know the jump arc.
It's definitely tricky.
It's very shallow.
Okay, that was not tough. No.
Oh, nice. It doesn't make the link, though.
Yeah, too far.
Racking up a lot of good chip damage, though.
Oh, you missed the throw. Oh, this is the one that had the... I don't know what all this projected, all this future is do.
Yeah. Oof. DarkZero just ready to catch people jumping on the opposite side of him tonight.
Yeah, I think he was just looking for it. Yeah, as most know, DarkZero has really good at his walking and jumps.
Oh, yeah.
So he probably just looking for that stand light kick and then just converting it into whatever. So yeah, good stuff, DarkZero.
Yep. And hey, not a bad start for Ivarelse.
Yeah,
I mean, DarkZero's pretty strong. He's got that. He's had that claw for a long time.
Yeah, I just need to slow the pace down. Oh, you guys can hear. Yeah, he's right next to me. He's pretty loud. And he's pretty excited to watch him street fight himself.
Teach him how to do a Hadoken while he's sitting right there.
I don't know how to do a Hadoken.
It's okay. We'll when the LOL game comes out, we'll show you what button and direction to press simultaneously to get the fireball. All right, time for Green Ranger and LordUnbuff.
He's just happy to watch and see colorful things on screen.
Well, then me and the baby have something in common. Green Ranger. And then...
kind of funny because like my mic was...
Everyone was wrong.
Wait, what?
The flag was Chile.
Oh. Well, not a flag you see often.
Yeah.
Forgot that country existed.
Pretty solid connection for Chile.
Well, probably
either that or he's just repping now that, repping when he doesn't live there anymore.
Yeah.
I'll have to check to see if Chile is east of the Dakotas. Anyway, LordUnbuff. CFN, LordUnbuff 1. Okay.
Alright, so we're going to get Green Ranger, Zeku. Really good Zeku player, and LordUnbuff. I know he's been playing some characters, but he is a M. Bison. Bison is his strongest character.
Great, another one. Alright. Fighter profile. I forgot to do this for Ivarelse, so I'll do it next time around. Add to favorites. Good. That way I can always see when you're online. Ha ha ha. Not a creep, I promise.
Honestly, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
If you're hosting tournaments and LOMs a lot, it's literally the easiest way to do it. I do that with virtually everybody I play. Like, even if you play a single character. So I like that you do. Not all TOs. A lot of TOs do not.
I mean, maybe if I was dealing with like crowds the size of like Spooky or Online Local, maybe it'd be different. But I mean, considering how little I'm actually online, I think it works out okay.
Well, even when the Online Local was starting out, they didn't really do it. I remember watching way back early on, and they. Joe always opted to manually enter, which I was just like, come on.
Like, all the time, though?
Alright. Let's see if Green Ranger is sticking with Zeku, and if Unbuff is sticking with Dictator. I'm pretty sure they're based on their respective characters. But you never know. Yep.
Nice. All right. Send the baby out with a stick and let it mash away.
Alright, but we're going to put you down for a quick second.
Wow.
Alright.
Okay, you know what? No, Green Ranger deserves to get beaten up for wearing this suit color.
Yeah, he's not wearing the usual. What's going on, buddy? Alright, let me update
This color scheme remind me of.
There. Can you still hear me? Just making sure.
Yeah. It's like a worse Naruto.
Sensitivity, so you up here. Oh, missed a grab.
Oh, that was a nice V shift during the stand medium punch.
Bane's starting off pretty strong.
Yep. Oh no, they're at opposite ends of the line here. I was about to say, I wonder what would happen if. I always love to see the mirror, so I wanted to see what would happen between Unbuff and Hitman.
I believe Bane is Buffalo, and Hitman used to come up
He does.
to so they have played before. They definitely have played before. I think that's where Bane sort of kind of between Hitman and Glenmara, I believe, said learned how to play Bison and took advice of how to play this character. So definitely some good mentor-student there.
Mm-hmm. So now is Green Ranger going to stay on Zeku, or are we swapping to... Oh, I think we might be swapping to Ibuki. Not to give his hand away or anything, but...
Ooh, I didn't know he played Ibuki as well. Master of all ninjas, but not Vega.
Man, the Spanish ain't ninjas. Matador, like Maximum. Inquisitor, maybe.
Alright. Or maybe he's just doing costume.
It could be costume switch. Maybe he goes red so he blends in a little better. It's to sneak in those hits.
He's not even Green Ranger at that.
It's exactly. It's the whole reason he lost first game. Yeah. Yo! Talk about out of left field.
Interesting.
Round one.
Remember, kids, he's in the game.
Yeah, but not. I mean, there's like 5 actual Blanca players in the world. Definitely a matchup you have to know how to play.
That sounds like a Futurama joke. Like Fry, there's only like 5 people who know how to play the holophoner in the world, and they're not even very good.
Okay. Oh wow. Through the Ivarelse. Yeah, he does not want to be in his corner.
Absolutely not.
That's plus frame.
Oh, here we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's in it.
Nice.
Yeah, slide activate. Yep.
Oh, got the cross up too.
Oh, wow. Oh, he didn't go for the mix.
No, that would have been free if he had blocked.
Oh, I should go for a cross up. Runs right into it.
Are there any versions of Blanca Ball that are projectile involved?
Maybe EX, if any.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh.
There you go.
Yep, don't want to deal with that.
Ah, VT1 version, says Darklight.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Now we getting in there. Oh, except for Unbuff getting in there with the crouch fears.
Oh, and he caught him out to start or something.
Psycho Noogies. Oh.
Yeah, block. Oh, he messed up the combo. Ooh. Oh, wow, good interrupts.
Nice follow-up combo, too.
Oh. Alright. Still in this.
Yep. Good pressure.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright.
Yo, I kind of want to believe in Green Ranger's Blanca now.
Alright, yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Do that willy-nilly. A lot of characters can react and punish.
Oh, he just let him walk up. Can't be doing that.
Oh wow, that reached. Alright, threw him out the guy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, try to bait something out. Alright. Yep,
hey,
bust out.
Perfect answer.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's just busting out. He doesn't care.
Do it again. And this might be one of those cases where its matchup knowledge is saving the day.
Yeah. Getting these good trades.
Yo!
Oh, nice.
He caught him in the transition.
Wow.
Smart.
Yeah. Here's all off of the drop from Buff Bane, so definitely letting him make this comeback.
Super Saiyan Gollum from Lord of the Rings over here.
See what Bane decides to do.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he'll stick it out with Bison.
Round 1. Fight.
Dang.
Alright. Play
Oh, yeah,
a
he tried to go.
little retreat.
Try to go for air to air, though.
Oh, yeah. You know, you should be playing a little tricky with Wonka. He moves weird. You should use that to your advantage.
Yeah, I definitely want to utilize his tricky movement as well as, again, lack of knowledge. Ooh.
Wow, got caught with that point. Wow, I forgot his V reversal did all that.
Oh, yeah. This is just smothering.
Oh, on the trade.
And he didn't have the meter to spend for the reversal. So Bane put himself back up on set point here. Alright.
Oh, alright.
Try to down start slide. Down start slide, that's something. Yeah.
I swear, sometimes Bison does not look like he has recovered when he totally has.
Nice anti-air.
Yeah. They basically have the same anti-air.
Ooh, wow, he stayed slightly in front. So
it's really weird how he threaded the needle on that one, yeah. Rainbow Ball doing its job. Nice V reversal. Oh.
Ooh, but he didn't get the punish. Oh, yeah, he's spending it.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's been so long.
Got that corner pressure. Still has V-trigger. You have to bust out. Oh, this is brutal.
No.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Interrupting. Messed up the, what's it called?
Yep. No Psycho Noogies for that, man. Oh, caught on the backside, though. It was smart placement, but yeah, Buff was just there with the jabs.
He was ready. He was ready.
He was ready. I've seen through your tricks.
Take it. Wow. Okay, so now we got to watch out for Green Ranger's Blanca.
Yeah. Which I'm actually pretty excited for it.
Okay.
Poor guy probably got the hose more than Alex did. All right, so now we're in winners round 2. We need to start fleshing out some opponents for the loser's side. Well, the only folks we haven't seen, but yeah, we've already seen the participants in 2 of these matches. That's going to be Unbuff versus Sky and Darklight versus DarkZero. So we will eschew those in order to focus on the fighters we haven't taken a look at yet tonight, which is going to be Hitman, Subliminal, yourself, and CruelAnraj. So let's cue those up. Hitman versus Subliminal. And yeah. Boop, boop. I can't hear the word cruel without thinking of that one dude from Seven Deadly Sins and his little like sun move.
Oh, Escanor. Cruel.
Yeah, it's Cruel Sun.
One of my favorite characters. Like, Seven Deadly Sins is a meh series, but Escanor is definitely.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a highlight. Alright, let's get him in here. Hitman. Subliminal. And I hope you viewers out there in chat are having a nice night as well. We do have a Matcherino this evening. I can't type it, but we've got it. There we go. So we are currently in a position where we can only accept non-out-of-pocket donations through sponsor quests. If you guys are... Oh, wow. Ivarelse sub. Thank you. Thank you, Ivarelse. Jeez, that's nice of you. But yeah, we are in a position where the only free contributions we can offer towards the prize pool are those done through sponsor quests. Fortunately, they're very easy, simple, you know, click here, follow that guy, retweet that kind of thing. And very easily undoable once the money has been donated to the pot. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And while direct donations are possible, please don't feel any obligation. But I should also mention that everything raised during the Matcherino events on MSM goes right towards the players. MSM retains 0% of the prize pool because it is not about us. It is about these guys being out here, having a good time, getting to take home a little pocket cash for keeping their skills at the top of their game, you know? But anyway, let's get going with our next one. We got
more vice.
What?
We already seen way too many bison today. Alright, so we get the bison. Hitman's a really soft bison, and Subliminal busting out bison as well. Both have excellent costume choices, if I do say myself.
It's very checkers.
Yeah, the one crazy thing about the mirror match is, like, you know what your opponent wants to do, and it's the same thing that you want to do.
Yeah,
ooh, nice
much.
jumping. Especially in a bison matchup, you know everybody, you know the other bison.
Who gets the crush counter psycho axe first, and the resultant 40% combo.
Got throw bait. All right, yeah. Got the side swap. Stayed in front.
Oh, nice stun. And yeah. Boom! You're right, kid.
Hitman, I think, one of the few people who still use V-Trigger. One, Bison. A lot of people opt to go V-Trigger. Yeah.
Nice.
So Lin was not doing too terrible.
No.
Then he got caught up in the...
Oh,
wow.
That was a nice teleport by Hitman. Why even call it a dash anymore when he's physically removed from the screen?
Right. Why they even decided? He didn't do that.
Doesn't even do that in the Street Fighter 2 movie.
Good whip.
Oh wait, no, he does actually. Never mind. Shut up, man.
Oh wow.
I totally forgot.
Air to air. Yeah.
Nice crouch MP.
Close out the first game.
Yep. Didn't get away unscathed. Subliminal still has some work to do, but I think he could probably get in there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nah. Just clean up a few things, and yeah, I think the first round, a lot of it was just getting caught up in that V trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Round one.
All right. Well, still rooting for you. Surprised I haven't seen a bathing suit bison live, to be honest.
Yeah. I always liked mobile suit bison in Ultra 4. That was my favorite suit. Him and Robot Geef were the best. Oh.
Ooh, man.
There we go.
Oh no, he misses the punish. Probably.
Yeah, we didn't make the link to the Psycho Inferno.
Hey, probably was a second guess for a second.
Oh.
Oh yeah, good job.
Nice. Yeah, stand LK. And the rest of that, very smart.
All right, so ooh, good V shift. Oh, that's.
Yo, I thought he was gonna make it. Oh man.
Yeah, I wonder.
Good for the goose, good for the gander on that one.
sure that wasn't the punishable version of the cycle.
Yep.
Axe.
Oh.
Alright. Bump it.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, you caught him
there
right.
we go. Tag
Gotta
your
go
it.
for Jimmy. Look at these, like, plus frames. You just have to hold that. This character is silly.
He is a
Nice
little
tech.
bit. I think he kind of works though, because while his damage is like I would say above average, it's not ridiculous like, you know, Akuma or Abigail. But at the same time, his air game's not great. Like he's a ground warrior. He's, you know, he's primed to do ground stuff.
He has a lot of good air-to-air still. Like,
Air-to-air, I would say yeah, but like
you can actually
jump in on him though if you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sogon is the crouch.
Oh wow!
Anti-air.
You see him escape by like the hair on his knuckles? Oh, get him!
Oh, punish
get him.
that!
Get him! That was cockiness. Get him!
Yeah, you try to bait. You guys gonna get something?
Ah!
Oh, I got caught by the throw the other side.
That's 2 for Hitman actually.
Yeah. Good stuff by Subliminal.
Yeah, Subliminal is making some good adaptations.
Yeah, if you got a better punish on the very, very, very ambitious EA, that would have been around.
Absolutely.
Gotta be careful. You can't always play for food. Even if you have a solid life, you always gotta finish your play.
Exactly. All right. As these two head off, that leaves Subliminal and Green Ranger to start off the action in loser's side. I'll just let them know. I think that's the right Subliminal. Yeah, well, my options are limited. Okay, so that means it's time for you, my friend, and CruelAnraj. Unfortunately, you're right next to each other. So easy.
Hey.
Yeah. It's got to be nice having your own cheering section come along with you.
I'm super excited. Alright, let me hop off the Discord.
Oh, hey, and tap you for your contribution to the Matcherino tonight. As well as Casey Snipes and everybody else.
I'll be right back then.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Oh, wait. Kage? All right.
Let's do this.
Kage-ka. That's funny. I think we've got 3 claws in the bracket tonight. It's sure enough a Kage. All right. Man, we're going to get to see some neat stuff tonight.
Round 1.
Let's go.
Fight.
Despite all his rage, he's still just a Shoto and a Kage. Alright, nice air throw. Alright, right over the shotgun nets. Oh, nice hit! Double Tatsu into the DP? Haha, and Payaso's giving back as good as he got. Damn! Speaking of plus frames. Whoa! Okay, nice catch on the backside there. Not sure what came out to stuff Shadow, but... Oh, Good knockdown. Oh, eats the EXDP on wake up. Oh, crush counter. Woo! Yo, Cruel punishes the command grab attempt. We got some stun damage happening. Oh, that's huge. Again, what is that move he's doing? The clips him on his shoulder. Okay, that's some free damage right there. Good pressure on the wake up. Oh. Whiffs the grab, but able to get back on defense. And, yep. Cruel is there to stuff him on get up. Game 1 going to CruelAnraj. Damn. I don't remember him being this vicious the last time he was through here. It's like someone's been practicing. Living up them Kage skills.
Fight.
Oh. Okay, nice mid-air grab. Good pressure. Oh, caught him low. Goes into the sweep. Ah, the big meaty. Gets the stun. Fantastic damage. Low altitude there. Wow, ShadowPayaso burning all the meter.
Round 2. Fight.
Not bad at all. All right, trade to start off things. Nice break. Gets the crush counter sweep. Of course, nothing going after that hard knockdown. Solid AA. Ooh, Shadow had the read on Cruel's fireball. Tried to catch him with the meaty again. Ah! Not bad. That's definitely going to put Shadow in a rough spot life-wise. He might not, yeah, he might not be able to be as courageous as he has been. And never mind, because he'll just take a jump-in combo. All right, that'll put CruelAnraj on match point.
This is real up. Final round. Fight.
Okay, go down for the sweep. Shadow looks like he's decided to maybe play it with normals. This is never a bad strat with Claw, but Cruel has now decided that he is done with this and would very much like to come in. Thank you, it's cold out here. Oh, nice. And Shadow looks like he figured out the block zone for that. Hey, now we're going air to air. Learning how to dissect. Take this man's apart. Oh, that was poor. Oh, that was a little bit of poor judgment on CruelAnraj's part. Shadow hits him with essentially what is the turn punch. And finishes out the combo for the win. Tying it up 1-1. Yeah, pretty clutch finish to that game, actually.
Round 1.
Now here we are in game 3.
Fight.
Oh. Solid anti-air. Oh. Feels like Shadow played a lot of Punch-Out back in the day because he is really going for the interrupts on some of these moves. Maybe fishing for these crush counters. Doesn't even need it that time. Ah. Cruel is just ready for those anti-air. Oh, oh, oh. Transition to those opposite side there during that combo. Life total's about even. Of course, those are weighted, so Kage's in a little more desperate situation. Oh, no.
Round 2.
Of course, that's the problem. If you get caught, you get punished. Once again, a really nice interrupt from Shadow. And he just keeps creeping into anti-air throw space. Very, very nice. Anraj doing his absolute best keeping up. Uh-oh. Oh, that's trouble. Okay. Oh, didn't make the cross up, but he got a couple of other connecting hits. Ah, cruel play. Yeah, planned for Shadow to make a move after the block. Got him with that nice DP. Yo, we got Sky High Claw. Up and over. Azuna drop. And we're back to even again. Oh, with the EX command grab, but Cruel not fast enough to punish him for it. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. That had to be right over the line, too.
Final round.
And yeah, final round here. It was just winner's quarters. Already one of the most hotly contested matches we've had of the night. Oh. ShadowPayaso really trying to stall out, hoping that stun meter goes away. Doing a pretty good job of it. There's a little bit of a trade. Oh. Again, solid anti-air. Claw is gone now. There goes the range advantage. Ah, he got opened up. And that's going to do it. CruelAnraj DPs ShadowPayaso into loser's side with a 2-1 victory here. Winners round 2. DP to achieve the feat. I love you guys. Alright, Sky got the 2-0. Excellent. And we got a 2-1 for CruelAnraj over Shadow. Darklight 1-2-0. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Alright, thank you guys. Yeah, it was fun stuff. Aw, is he sad for you?
He's just tired.
Aren't we all? Welcome to the 2000s, kid. It's gonna be a rough time. Let's see. Let me just make sure everyone's off on their own little loser side adventures, and we'll get going with semifinals.
Yep. Good mini break before I play my loser match.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Break before I play. Yeah. You know, the weird thing about Kage is all dealing with his stomps, and it took me a whole game to figure out which ones I had to punish. Sure.
It be like that sometimes. And then you'll still like mentally know what you have to do and your hands do something else.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so we're going to move on to Hitman versus Darklight for our first winner's semifinal. Erasing some names. That's right, kids. Sing along.
Just want to play around and time get.
That's Darklight. Alright, we got Darklight.
Last time they played, I think Darklight ended up taking out.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I've seen Darklight take down Hitman before. I just think it usually works out the other way. Because, you know, Hitman. But, it, yeah, could always be up in the air. Watch this be the day that, like, Darklight whips out, like, Luke or something.
Oh, my goodness. You could have M. Bison counter pick.
And we're all just staring at him like, ah.
Bust out the for the counter pick. Oh, my goodness. Such a hard matchup for it.
Yep. It's like, how could you? He's just like, whatever, man. I'm here to win. Just goes out and does pocket sand every 5 seconds. All right.
Again, tried and true.
Yep.
I respect.
Even
No
has the
risk.
right colors on. Babies for bison. I like that. Oops.
Fight.
Okay, so opening scissor kick from Hitman.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think actually that makes sense. That using that in neutral against Chun because you had a lot of really strong full hit. Might as well try to see if you can build either.
Exactly.
Ooh, went under. The challenge is that one hit. Interesting.
Yeah, Darklight's not too bad off if he has to fight defensively. Unfortunately, Bison's probably like the last character you want to be doing that against, even if you are really good at fighting defensively.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll have you playing defense for a whole second.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
not
wow.
quick enough to punish the legs. Was fast
nice.
enough to counter the fireball, fire it back, and
Oh. Yeah, a lot of that match ended in the last like 10, 5
I would say
seconds.
that was an explosive finish.
Yeah.
That was definitely the feeling of like you messed up once, you lose.
Gone high. Like we both had the same amount of life. Unfortunately
Yeah.
for the Darklight area. Yeah,
There we
Nice.
go. Good
yeah,
EX
doesn't want to
moves.
deal with the
Or sorry, EXSPK. Been 2 weeks. I've forgotten my nomenclature.
Ooh, good punish. Yeah. Can't let Bison get away with just doing scissors.
Nah. Can't be free like that.
That door range so far. He does not need that.
Nice
Nice
weight job.
challenge. Trying to get something going. Yeah. Fade. Ivarelse, yeah, this
Yeah.
plus moves. Hey, trying to put a girdle, but I think he's just slightly out of Bison's girdle. Yeah, but
Nice
again, he's
break.
just slightly out of Bison's girdle. Good defense.
Oh!
Ooh, wow.
What a
I'm
catch!
doing something.
I'll throw that in the replay.
Final
I'm excited for that.
Okay, so round apiece. Both of these guys being very patient, I feel.
I think Hitman is being a little more aggressive.
Yeah,
Really
but
wants to put
he
himself
has to be. Plus, he really wants that stun. Now he's just not going to get it. So the aggro might amp up here, actually, now that he knows pretty much the only way he's going to take it is through
Ooh,
violence.
wow. Yeah. Dark is.
All right. That's fine. Oh, and
Yeah,
Hitman's going to waste the time.
He has nothing but time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he wasted the. Not trying to get hit.
Nice catch. Oh, equally good V-shift. And yeah,
Ah,
got Darklight
So-
into that one last
So-
hit scenario and managed to land it.
and
So another thing to note is Hitman is taken. Chun does have pretty good. I think the ones that more characters is Egypt. I wonder if.
I'm sorry, we're really losing you there, Payaso.
Yeah, sorry. So one thing Hitman is doing a lot is going to the air. Chun has a lot of good anti-airs, but they work at very specific ranges. I wonder if it's like not prepared for the anti-air at the range that Hitman is in at.
It's
He's
possible.
doing a lot of air approaches.
It's only -2. Yeah, there you go.
Might have to play my match, so let me.
Yeah, if you need to, go ahead.
Yep. Alright.
We'll
Good
see if you-
confirm.
All right. Hitman continues to keep the pressure up. Very wary, though, of Darklight's explosive power. Still has V-Trigger on deck, using it now to keep that safe. Hitman rather not burn the last little bit of V-meter there. Ooh. And yep, Darklight just back in that magic pixel power spot. Hitman on match point. Nice stand roundhouse crush counter there. Ooh, got all the way in into a nice standard combo. Psycho Inferno ends up busying Darklight. Darklight, one solid bread and butter bison combo away from going down. And there it is. Hitman escorting Darklight out of the arena on a stretcher with that perfect finish.
And Bison win.
And to a 2-0 game. Slash match.
It's go time.
Alrighty. So let's see here. Yep. Next up for the other winner semi-fight, we have CruelAnraj versus Sky647. Bring them both in. Oh, wow. Same time. Right. So, Kage versus Gil is what I am thinking we're going to see. It'll all depend on Sky's frame of mind today, I think.
Let's do this.
A Rose. Okay. Sky's been working on Rose.
Round one.
Another one you don't see too often. And he's got the pirate costume on. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Oh, I was going to say, it looks like Sky has a pretty good handle on things to start off with, but looks like Anraj is starting to take the life lead here. Yo, it changed everything about the graphics. That's awesome. Good costume. Good costume. Nice interrupt. Okay. Projectile trade there. Oh, nice. Got in. We got good Sugenmu combos going. All right. Roughly even life totals. What's going to happen? No cross up there. Oh, got tagged, and the axe kick is going to finish it. But hey, only round one, and it was pretty close. Not bad. All right. There we go. Soul Spiral, still as worrisome as it was back and forth. Woo! Yo. Sky647 out here pondering his orb, making it work for him. Oh no, that EX axe. Good throw escape. Ah, gets crossed up there. Stun is imminent. Solid pop to the face, and CruelAnraj going to take game 1.
Kage
Which
wins.
begs the question, will we see a character swap from Sky? Or will he be ride or dying on Rose tonight? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, staying with her. Oh, good slide. Very well timed. There's that forward roundhouse. Oh, not enough recovery on that. Anraj is in with some damage. Good catch. Goes right into full spiral. I'm guessing it only works on counter. Alright, this guy being very, very careful here. He's trying to learn how Kage fights on the fly. Nice throw. Oh, here comes something big. Not bad for 3 hits. All right, Sky on the board.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice grab. Of course. We got big anti-airs out here. Oh, wow. Her hurt box is incredibly tiny when she's doing jump, what, fierce? Yeah, jump fierce. Okay. Well, Sky coming out of nowhere, tying it up 1-1.
With the Rose pick on the left.
I know. He even lost first game and stuck with her.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's pretty versatile with characters.
Round 1.
Yep.
Fight.
You must be careful.
Wow, Sky really laying it on thick here, too. Showing some nice anti-airs. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Good grab.
Oh, wow. Everybody tried to do afterwards. Oh, messed up there, but
And Sky's not like going in after those dive punches either, so it's not like
oh wow, good spin.
yeah, not like Anraj is trying to bait him with DPs afterwards or anything.
You should try.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, so yeah, match point Sky after losing the first game. I forgot he had dive kick. Not bad. Anraj playing good defense. Ah, the anti-air was not soon enough. Stun meter's kind of high. Let's see if Sky can turn this around. Nice throw. Anything else in the tank? Nope. Okay. Oh, that would have been neutral. He would have been fine. Nice! I didn't know EX Soul Spiral went through projectiles. Not Lincoln. Oh, snap. Well, she's definitely dead.
Final round. Fight.
All right, this is the final round. Nice throw. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Nice interrupt. Oh, does actually manage to get there and lay on the Sugenu combos. And look at that look at that big meaty fireball just hanging out there waiting for him on get up.
I muted myself and I started talking again. Alright.
It happens.
Ooh, nice air to air.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good jump in. It's going
Not enough
hurt.
recovery there. Cruel's got his...
no!
Oh!
That was unfortunate.
I was about to say, Cruel had his full CA bar, and he just did not get to use it.
Probably going to kill if it landed.
Yeah. Shut down with the confirm into the EX Soul Spiral. So that's going to be Sky647 going 2-1 over CruelAnraj and winner semi. Good games, good games. Shout out to CFN for the drop. Yeah. All right, well. Payaso, you ready for another one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like it's going to be you and LordUnbuff. Our first loser side top 8. And wait, LordUnbuff should be in here. I thought I put him in here anyway. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I am the scum, huh?
Give me a second.
Sure.
Actually, I got a hot stop in the road.
That was a pretty good rose, though, Sky. Until you didn't stand on top of it. Yeah, hopefully we get through this, and Green Ranger's opponent will have been decided by then. Oops. I'm so good at typing, everybody. You have no idea. But yeah, you know what? Now's a good chance. Since we have a slight lull in the action, to let everybody know that we are super thankful for you joining us this evening. If you've never been by Matchstick Melee before, well, here's a great chance. By the way, Aspire FGC, thank you for the follow. Hey, we got one. We do have a Matcherino going tonight. You can see the total there under the Ohio FGC logo in the upper right-hand corner. We are currently at 4237. Our Matcherino is such that at the moment we can only increase it through direct donations, sponsor quests, and merch purchases. The sponsor quests, I will tell you, are completely free to do. It's a simple follow this, subscribe here, blah blah blah. Nothing that'll ruin your day. And the money garnered by that goes straight into the prize pool. Matchstick Melee does not keep a dime of that money. It goes 100% to the players. Because at the end of the day, it's making sure that folks who got here and played their hardest walk away with a little bit of a little reward in their pockets, And I guess it's also another great time to mention Frosty Faustings 14. Matchstick Melee is going to be there January 27th through the 30th as the official side stream for Frosty Faustings. We're going to be bringing you a slew of side tournament games that we are still currently arranging, but let's drop some names and see what gets you guys hyped. We got Gundam Max Boost on Thursday. We're going to try to bring you a 4-on-4 LAN Party Madness there. We got Dengeki Bunko. We got Street Fighter Alpha 2, Samurai Showdown 5 Special, King of Fighters 2K2, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Windjammers, Koihime Enbu, Melty Blood, AACC, Toho, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Killer Instinct, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, Persona 4 Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Dive Kick, Fantasy Strike, Dead or Alive, and Pokken. So, make sure if you're interested in catching any of that action over the course of the January 28th weekend that you're following us, because we'll be bringing it to you. And unfortunately,
it
looks like we're losing Unbuff tonight. Looks like Unbuff is going to take the DQ, which means ShadowPayaso takes the game and the match.
Ducking.
He's oh no, not ShadowPayaso. I owe that guy money.
Ugh.
But yeah, Kip, I don't think you have to worry about them canceling it. Things are going okay so far. I don't believe Chicago is any much more of a hotbed for disease than anybody else. And if we all be smart, you know, get our, you know, here's what's going to happen. Everyone should get their boosters, if possible. Everyone should get their K95 masks, because those are the ones that actually keep the virus from getting in, rather than the standard, like, blue masks that just keep your virus from getting out. And just, you know, the other good practices. Stay away from people when you can. Obviously, there's going to be some proximity in a fighting game tournament. But when you can, stand apart from folks. Wash your hands frequently. Don't touch your mouth, eyes, any orifice. And I think we'll all get through it okay. Alright, unfortunately this does put us in a little bit of a holding pattern while we're waiting for Dark Zero and Reckless Weasel to finish up. Unless they already have, and I'm just so far behind the times.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I don't think I saw a match.
Well, Reckless is right here in the chat. Oh, Dark Zero's having issues still? Man, this guy's got a computer that's more expensive than mine, and he's always having computer issues.
That's why you gotta make sure you put as much as you need to into a PC, and yeah, just leave it at that. Shoot. I tease.
All right. Oops. Well. Controller had to reboot. All that good stuff. Man, but seriously though, I saw that message. Time to rip on Omega Zero a little bit, folks. Let's see. I saw that message at 10 p.m. It's 10:10 p.m. Shoot, we might as well put you guys on stream at this rate. Eating my spinach in the meanwhile. Bro, what are you gonna do? Beat up One Punch Man? Everybody see that? Everybody see that death battle? All right. Reckless, did you guys have an outstanding score? Was it like 1-0 in anyone's favor. Okay. DarkZeroOmega. Losers round 1. Good to know, good to know. Where is he?
So he's online.
Yeah, I see him. I'll ping him in the Discord. I feel bad for the guy at the same time. It's like what happened, man? All of Windows crash on you? Which is possible.
That'd be very unfortunate. I've had that.
Suck.
But it shows he's still alive, so that's...
Yeah, it's weird. It's being completely unresponsive. I might have to hop on Messenger in a second and be like, what's wrong with you? Don't make me give you the DQ. I might actually just hop on Messenger and do that. Let's see. There he is. Oh, Street Fighter is acting stupid. Yeah, it's all Street Fighter's fault.
Close it out and boot it back up again, homie.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe we can shift a little bit and do Darklight versus yourself in Losers Quarter while we're waiting for DarkZero and them to catch up.
Alright.
Technically, we can also do Winner's Final. It'll be disjointed, but... Oh! Oh! Oh, no, wait, that's you. Alright, Reckless, get out of here. Make like Shadow Ace and get the fuck out. I don't think I've seen you two fight, you and Darklight.
We've fought. I think the last time we played was... Or that's just the last tournament. It was Grand Finals.
Yeah, but that was like two weeks ago.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, actually, at this point.
That was a bit back. Don't worry, I will not pick Fong this time around.
I do remember that now.
He's not too happy about that.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, Fong was out of left field. That was crazy.
I personally prefer that. It wasn't doing bad with Fong, but alright, let me hop on out of here.
There we go. Okay. So, yes, we have shifted a little bit. We're going up to Losers Round 3, otherwise known as Losers Quarter in this bracket. And we're going to be bringing you DarklightJG versus ShadowPayaso.
Round 1.
Oh, we are catching up. Hello. Neither of them are wasting any time. Wow, into the VT. Whoa! VT1 too, okay. Good throw break. Oh, Shadow catches him going low. Darklight wasting 0 time. All right, tried to catch him low after the failed mix-up. Oh, with the sweep. Wake up into SBK. Trades on the anti-air, but it's fine. Oh, Shadow with the turn punch. Turn swipe? What do you want to call that? Nice. That'll definitely put him into stun. And scaling be damned. I think Darklight can do this. Oh no! He's got just the sliver of health left. Commentator's curse. Like I can affect math. Ooh, there we go. Crouch short to the kneecaps, and Darklight takes game 1. Being fairly aggressive against Claude here.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, nice rolling crystal flash. Minor life lead there. Oh, wow. What a punish. I'm feeling failed air legs. Oh, what a shutdown. Up, up, up. Nice. Sky High Claw gets the big sweeps. Looks like Shadow's trying to bring it back. More power to him. Ooh, getting some deja vu out here. Oh. All right. Darklight pretty much gets one guess, and he guessed incorrectly. ShadowPayaso taking game 2. You really do be looking like Street Fighter 2 the movie out here today.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, wow. All right, Darklight walks right into the big crush counter. Nice crouch. Shadow pushes the corpse towards the corner. Oh. That was well timed by Shadow. Gets up and over the Kikoken. V-break into... Yeah, V-shift into V-break from Darklight. Interesting. Trade on the anti-air. Oh, and Shadow mistimes the turn swipe. Oh, that's an advantageous catch. Darklight's going to take the life lead there. Gets the stun off the crouch MK. And just J roundhouses to victory. Match point for Darklight. Woo! With that pay attention button. Oh, yep. Even up close, I believe. Or yeah, on block, I believe. Back heavy kick is +0. So yeah. Oh, shuts down EX Kikoken. All right, Darklight shifts to offense with a nice little short hop air legs. Oh, gets thrown out of the forward HK. Standard combo, breaks into it. Oh, hello. Tries to get the cross up, doesn't even matter. Trades for the victory, and Darklight over ShadowPayaso 2-1. That was a very quick match.
It's go time.
Despite it being despite it being 2-1, that was a very, very quick match.
Oh, that was a quick minute. Okay.
I'll say that was a You guys were just swinging for it.
Yeah, the last match, I think I went forward and I tried to do a crouch medium kick and I got rolled, and that was
that
was the beginning of the end. I floundered a lot after that. Just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's funny with a back and forth like that. You can never really tell where it would have ended up. You know, with a longer set. But...
GG's Darklight. Yeah, so that one mix he did, I think I saw a Wild do it once to me. So I'm just like, all right, I'm going to match here, and I'm going to trade in my favor or not. But I knew you weren't going to corner yourself, and I was just like, I got this. Did not want to deal with blocking it and then guessing throw or button. So I was just like, here. If it works out for me, I can probably steal this.
Yeah.
It did not work out. GG's though.
GG's indeed. So I can end up in the corner too.
See, I didn't know that. I always thought I was just going to. It just looks like you're going to be in a corner, but if you don't, so I was just like, shit. Shoot.
That's fine.
All right.
At this point, you're correcting for the baby more than me. Oh, did I invite Dark Zero or Shadow? I think I did Dark Zero. Okay. Shut up, Sky. Better be keeping those hands warm for the Hitman fight.
Alright, be right back.
Okay. Alright, folks. Sorry about the minor delay on the action back there, but we're back and moving. We're going to get Green Ranger and DarkZeroOmega in here to fight it out. It'll be Claw versus Zeku. You know, eventually. No, not Sky. Green Ranger. Oh. Oh no, he's gone again. Like, he's gone, right? Like, I don't see him. He's not here. There we go. Now the question is, where's Green Ranger? Says it's in a menu. Hey, there we go. All right, flying solo on this one, no problem. This ought to be a pretty fun one too. Green Ranger versus Dark Zero.
I'm back. Had to put a face to the health of fussy baby. Go to bed.
I was like I heard it in slow motion. Like I had to help a face, and my brain just went, "Ooh, I can't wait to see where the rest of the sentence is going."
All right. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your. This was like ages ago. Dark Zero. This was not Dark Zero. Darklight. This was like maybe about like I don't know, early on. Oh my goodness, what is this costume? Dark Zero, please, you're better than this. But Darklight, this was like
What if he's
early
not,
V triggered or V skill or V trigger 2, I think. So
Let's party if you think you can keep up.
I hate Chun matchup. All right, so they're matching. You're matching. What is with Dark Zero matching his opponent's stuff?
Dude, I think it's just like a Street Fighter thing anymore these days.
Okay. So, a lot of people don't think this, but I personally think old Zeku beats Vega, and then Vega beats young Zeku.
I could see
A
that.
lot of people think otherwise. But I'm just like, young Zeku has a lot of mix and has a lot of damage, but old Zeku can literally zone him like that. Yeah, as soon as he goes in, there's no threat of an anti-air. I probably could have got stunned.
Yo.
Yeah, he's dead here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Again, all off of one decision and then a jump in. But can't really do anything about as young Zeku from that close.
Not bad pressure there from Green Ranger to start off. He just, I think he kind of went in unnecessarily. Oh, on Wake Up!
Oh, baited. Yeah, he baited. Yeah, they're on vacation together.
Yeah. Oh, and gets the stun on the trade,
and
too.
Yeah, he uses he used all his meter. Like, if he had his meter, it would have been in his favor. But no, he literally just used all his meter.
That was a nice, like, instantaneous critical art.
Vega
All
wins.
right, DarkZeroOmega. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't like that shirt. Dude, I just now noticed this. You can see the veins in his throat.
It's literally the worst costume. Like, it's... Honestly, Dark Zero, if I literally slap you in the back of the head for this, I would. I know you're watching, too.
Next tournament you guys are at together, just, you know, I'll point them out to you and you can go get your official justice. Alright, doing some good pokes. Oh no.
Oh yeah, next corner, smart crushes. Oh, that's... Yeah.
Oh.
What was that? You could have just thrown it in the back row and would have gone. I would have worked just as effectively.
Yep. Well, things aren't looking too great for Green Ranger at the start of this round either. No meter. Dark Zero just ticked over into full CA.
Yeah, I think Green Ranger. Oh my goodness, that's overzealous. Yeah, he needs to slow. What's with people rushing these sets? You gotta slow down. Slow down.
Can't have a dominating match if you're playing slow.
Oh, he missed a needy.
Nice low catch.
He probably could have.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
DZ had the read on that low and everything.
Vega wins.
Good stuff from Dark Zero.
Mm-hmm.
See, and Green Ranger really had the first game. He actually had it, and then he threw it away, and then it sort of kind of just went downhill from there. You gotta really go slower. Go slower. Play the game slower.
Yeah.
Like, take your time.
Be more like a Sky or a Darklight. Although I can't really say that considering Darklight just went like hammer and nails on.
Yeah,
every
he
match.
like
Completely
just like-
uncharacteristic.
Because it happened the last time we played too. It was just like complete 180. I'm expecting a slow-paced game. He's just like, nah, I'm just gonna go in. Just gonna go in forever. But good stuff.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
hope from making DarkZero.
So
As
we're
usual.
gonna go to CruelAnraj versus DarkZero now.
Oh yeah, DarkZero, stay on. You running the
Yep.
set.
And after this will be winners finals with Hitman and Sky, and then we'll finish out the rest of the top 4. Yeah, time to see how DarkZero deals with the Kage.
Yeah, a lot of, and this is from personal experience, it's just matchup knowledge. If DarkZero has some matchup knowledge against Kage, he probably won't do terrible, but his V trigger always hurts. Because you catch so many things. You gotta play super patient against Kage. Or else you just get blown up. But if you play too patient, then he just overheads you or throws you to death. So it's really, I think Kage is super underrated. But the weaknesses are kind of.
Yep. Well, here's my point, and this is ridiculous, but I'll say it anyway. If he's not wearing the Ashura costume, then he doesn't deserve to win.
Well, DarkZero is still wearing this battle outfit, so
Yeah, you know what? Both of them made horrible choices today.
All right, so that's just knowledge right there.
Yeah.
You knew of how to deal with the Vega V trigger.
Ooh.
That's like the #1 way to win this matchup. Know how to deal with Vega V reversal. If you can do that, then you're in a good spot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice one.
That one was, I think that one was a -1. Oh, try to be tricky. Yep, good interrupt.
Yeah, he needed to do something. There we go.
Oh, that was an accident right
Yeah,
there.
probably.
And same thing happened to me. Walk forward, press a light button, or press a button, it just comes out. Nice air throw.
Yep. Good spacing. Oh, managed
yeah.
to get him after the V trigger.
Oh no!
Came
He
out the
was
wrong side, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's supposed to do heavy slice and then get medium slice.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
he didn't finish it. I thought he was. Oh, he did.
Hey!
Maybe he saw a fireball or something, but hey, it works.
Yeah, whatever work, yeah. How dare you interrupt my vacation on Fire Island?
The mean read. Oh, good punish on the slide. Max range slide too.
Oh,
nice
good interrupt on the
interrupt.
X kick.
Yep, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta recognize if it's heavy, medium, or light.
Right,
Yeah, that's buff.
You know how this whole joke's you know how this whole fight's a joke? Look at the letters from the wind symbols.
Nice interrupt. Oh yeah, that is plus. Oh wow, he was too far.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice
no,
crush
he
counter.
didn't
He just didn't believe.
Yeah, he didn't capitalize. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah.
Yep.
Just hold it. Oh, that was it.
So, ooh.
Oh wow.
Does the zone
You know-
of that dive punch of Kage's like change at all between the different levels, or is it always like blockable from high or low?
I think you can load. I'm pretty sure you can crouch block it. I crouch block it. Now whether or not I should be crouch blocking is up for debate, but
Yeah. Well, no, Sky. I just meant like I didn't know if it went, you know, lower. Yeah. Lower stand block only. Anyway.
alright. Try to go for the cross up and put him in the corner, but he put himself in the corner. Oh, that was an accident. Yeah.
Yeah. Still haven't seen Anraj do the Tatsu to Tatsu to DP combination again.
I was waiting for a hit to do that. Oh, I didn't believe in the hit.
Ah, there we go.
That hurts.
Oh!
Oh, you got hit. Yep, activate. Caught attacking. Yeah, that caught me too.
All right, that was pretty convincing. Wonder if we can do it again. Yeah, there's that range where you'd be setting up for that big, the big turn punch swipe.
Yeah, but Dark Zero actually has V trigger or V skill too, which definitely worked out in certain scenarios. But as you see, I think CruelAnraj recognized that and started throwing a lot more fireballs.
That's a two-part dodge.
Yeah,
dodge advancing kick.
Yeah.
Okay.
It works out when it works out, but it's when if your opponent, you know, baits it out, it can be really damaging.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know it's not great on the frame data, but the spacing can make it okay. Ooh.
That's plus.
DZ's weathering the storm pretty well.
Oh. Yeah, he had to, otherwise it's -4. He gets punished. Yeah, it seemed like CruelAnraj is literally just throwing a lot more fireballs because he knows.
Oh.
Can't really, yeah. If you recall our match, he threw a fireball every so often, but not too often.
Yo.
Yeah, that's rough.
Denied.
All right.
1-1.
Yeah, both these players are. So you got an overhead and V-trigger 1 that's only -2 and leads to more damage.
I mean, who has that? Who let this guy compete? He's too strong. What's up with that? I don't know about DZ's camp it following strategy. I don't know. Seems to be shaky ground. I think Anraj is starting to adapt.
Yeah, again, I am a big fan of like the pokey style, but yeah, again, it's just on the defense, it gets really rough. Oh,
nice back throw though. Oh, and he's not even the DP either.
Easy to kill. Ooh.
I say he should be able to do that because Kage has the health of a sheet of blank paper.
He probably could have done that without even spending meter. I try to go for shimmy.
Nah, DZ likes to spend that cash.
You know, that's fair.
Ooh. Okay, no cross up,
nice,
but, yeah.
They got the low swipe, which is really important.
Yeah, the knockdown is the most essential part of that combo.
Oh yeah,
whatever leads to setup.
A bit too Hail Mary on these V shifts. Yeah, they.
Not that he's got it, but if DZ had critical art, does that ignore projectiles?
Yeah, critical art is projectile invincible.
Nice.
He messed up the interrupt.
Yo!
Ooh, nice.
Good timing on the V skill.
Oh, too slow. Or too.
Oh, Anraj ready for the Sky High Claw too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Damn. That was unfortunate. Yeah, he only did the one dash after the V trigger. He would have killed if he actually managed to get the second dash. Yeah. They gave CruelAnraj some life here.
And
let's see what CruelAnraj does with it. Both of CruelAnraj's Vega matches going to last game last round.
Okay, slight reposition. Good interrupt. Oh.
Alright.
There we go. Use the claw online special. Yeah, this ought to be huge.
Yeah, there we go. Good stuff.
All right, and with a solid bait and punish, DarkZeroOmega takes over CruelAnraj 2-1.
Good stuff by both.
And he'll move on to face Darklight in losers semis when we come back around to that one. In the meantime, we've got Hitman versus Sky coming up. And big thanks to CruelAnraj for coming out and playing with us tonight.
Yeah, dude, GG's. That Kage is hard to... I gotta figure out how to deal with that.
I mean, how often do you run into one? Like,
yeah, that's it. I'm barely online as is, so... I think the only Kage that I have played is Kachex. The only consistent Kage I played, good consistent Kage I played is Kachex. And even then, I don't run into it often at all. So,
all right. So Hitman versus Sky 647. Looks like everybody's here. We got the correct game count for the match. Let's get in there.
All right, Sky, I'm rooting for you. Knock Hitman's ass into losers.
Yeah, here's the question. Is he going to go with Rose or will he swap? We've only seen him play the one match on stream, and well, he was doing okay. I'm not sure if Rose is a good character option for Bison. She always seems so slow.
Yeah, her anti-air, her buttons are pretty slow. The thing about Rose is that a lot of her stuff is kind of hard to punish. Because of how far back she is. Which, I mean, again, her like stand heavy punch, it pulls her back so far, you know, on hit, on block too. So
exactly. Hey, DarkZeroOmega coming through with a resubscribe. 38 months in a row. Bro, thank you so much.
Hey, good stuff, Dark Zero.
That's the homie.
All right, what do you go with? I looked away for like a second.
I also did. It's kill! It's a boss fight! Alright. I have to believe Sky knew that Hitman was going to absorb that fireball, so he's loading him up for something. Crack, crack, crack. Eggs into the bowl. Ooh!
But one thing I saw recently was guild player using B skill 1 and having pretty decent success with that, actually.
Is 1 the parry?
No, 2's the parry.
2's the parry. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 is the meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny because we've I think he picked it once just by accident or something, and we made fun of him all day for it.
Oh wow, he went for a crouch medium punch and got thrown. That's unfortunate.
Round 2.
But yeah, no, the meteors, if you don't know how to deal with, it's one of the things where it's just like, it's not that great. But yeah, if you just don't know how to deal with it, then you just get hit by it randomly.
Yep.
It was
a good dash through that leg poke there. Oh.
Ooh, wow,
well,
that
I mean,
Bison thing.
Because it was in the air, it's only a straight hit. It's fine. It's the rest of the stuff that's really worrisome for Sky. Backed into the corner now. Hitman transitioning between random normal hits and just walking up and throwing.
Again, his dirt range is really good, and his normals put him in a really good range to just throw. Oh, I missed upon it.
Sky had the right idea if Hitman was going to go in, but just not going to get it done this time. Hitman takes game 1.
And Bison wins.
I have faith in you, Sky. Get this Bison player out of here.
Yep. You can do it.
I love Hitman, but I want to see somebody else be in winner side grand finals. Got some new blood in here.
I'm surprised we didn't get underscore in here tonight.
It's the holiday season, so.
It's true.
Oh my goodness, that dash is but
I'm not even dealing with that, and it's frustrating me how many times a button has whipped through that dash. Oh my goodness.
It is kind of funny, like, you could kind of see it maybe adopting the principle of having no hurt box, like maybe during like V-trigger, but yeah, just all the time forever.
Character is broken. Oh, fresh counter.
Oof.
Try to go for the shimmy, didn't really work out, but still got the dash in straight.
Round 2. Fight.
M. Bison, if elected, what will you do? Pop, pop? Ooh.
Nice.
That's what we're looking at.
Nice. Yeah, it really sucks. Like, Gil gets, like, okie off of his knockdown, but, like, you only really get a few chances to do something, and then it's usually through.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't really get anything else. If they attack, then you start kind of back to neutral, which kind of stinks. Gil had potential to be a lot better with his game mechanics, but a lot of his options in neutral are just gimmicky. It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to get them with the Schmitz.
Ooh.
It's like, nah, man, not this time.
He's like, yo, Schmix ain't enough. You better learn to splend. Nice parry.
Ooh, good bears. Why doesn't...
Oh,
nice
free.
jump in.
Huh?
Look at that. And he had all that V meter just chilling after dashing 10 billion times. Why did they let him keep that? Man. If it's a character who legit needs to be looked at, it definitely is Bison. He's been sitting pretty for way too long.
I don't know. He took some fairly significant buffs in nerfs in season 5.
What? They nerfed his best anti-air, crouched like punch. That was it. That was it. He's still the same strong character he was since the jump.
Ooh.
Nice V shift.
That would have been fire if that had hit. Or ice. I can never keep up.
Ooh, nice. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Good Link.
Yeah. I wonder if he thought he got, what's it called, confirmed there. Which is why he went for the tackle.
Yeah. And of course, there's always the variable of C, F, and N.
So maybe sometime this week I start a petition for characters to get nerfed. Bison, Chun Li, Luke.
Hey. Hey,
he is strong. He is strong. Alright, so Sky is doing work. Yeah. He's catching Hitman.
Unfortunately, it's work that he should have been doing last round.
Yeah, he's just nice pokes.
Oh, got over the anti-air. What?
Yeah, he did the. If he did the kick one.
Oh, here we go.
That's it. That's death right there. Yeah. If he did a kick one, he probably would have caught the back.
I like how he cooked a little bit, like in the fall arc. Like you could watch me.
Ooh, wow,
Nice
good
check.
challenge. Yeah, he didn't get hit by the. Or he just.
Oh
Wow.
man, I feel like he would have had that.
massive. Yeah. Good work, punished by Hitman. Yep.
Okay,
Now
now
we're
we're
just
going
trying
this
to do
way.
nice things. So yeah, Sky is checking these dashes. That's really, really good at this matchup.
Dude, how crazy would it be if they added the short hop mechanic to this game?
Oh my goodness, that was so far confirmed.
He loves those. Crack, crack, crack.
Nice.
Eggs into the bone.
Oh, good challenge.
Oh, lost it. Back to neutral game.
Yeah, he's just trying to.
Sky excising himself very neatly from that situation. Oh, and punishes in the neutral.
Nice. Good neutral jump. All right. Sky got the hit, got the tech going on over there. Notices that Hitman's doing a lot of neutral scissors. He's just neutral jumping a lot more.
Hitman does like dashing in. Or just like even just getting in suddenly, very abruptly. So yeah, spacing yourself to be able to punish that. Very, very smart.
Round 1. Fight.
Right. See if Sky can hold up this this adaptation, or if Hitman changes. Hitman is really known for changing up his style of play.
Yeah, he does. By his own admission, he falls into autopilot pretty easily. So
he's already taking it a little bit slow.
Yep. Admittedly, though, that autopilot is still very, very good at Street Fighter.
That Bison autopilot, man, is strong.
Nah, he does it for Ryu too. It's fun. It's funny to watch.
Spacing it for knowing that he can be punished.
Yo!
Ooh. That's so far. Oh yeah, he's catching him between strings.
Sky, yeah. Gil out here with the Dalsum hitboxes.
Yeah, he's just trying to catch and press a button now. Just trying to smother him. Oh wow, that could have been it.
It really could have.
But he waits till his V trigger. All his great life.
It's still a long wait. That's probably one of
wow.
my biggest issues with him is like, good lord, on top of everything else, his V trigger lasts for like a half hour.
And still got the season. Oh, season 1 V trigger timing.
Meanwhile, Chun-Li gets 10 literal seconds in VT1.
Yeah, they increased Ryu's V trigger timing.
Oh, no!
Nice.
Bro, I would have.
Oh, what?
That's gotta be. Yeah! Oh, no! That's gonna put Hitman at match point.
That was a very smart V reversal by Sky.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't lose.
Hitman is now challenging between these strings. Anything that he knows there might be a gap, he's trying to go for stand light punch into something.
There's the forward
Yeah, he's
throw.
going back to this smothering playstyle. Ooh, we got caught. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of backdashing, so maybe he thought Sky was going to do something different. Reversal, get him out.
Ooh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yep, throw. Hitman doesn't have the V trigger to sort of kind of. Oh, good. Yeah, he's challenging it.
Caught him in the back. Throw.
Oh.
Ooh. Good jump away.
Oh, this is it. Nice.
Sky.
Awesome. Good
Clutch
stuff.
finish.
Putting it 2-2. Yo.
Sky putting in work with this kill.
Yes, he is.
Alright, we're going to see Hitman get sent down to losers.
Maybe.
I'm
We
not
got
trying to
we got a game 5 and winners at least.
Not trying to commentators curse this, but I want to see it. I want to see it.
Round 1.
Sky having to defend in the grand finals.
Alright. Let's go. Nice patient play
Yep.
by Hitman.
Good poke.
Ooh,
Nice
Nice good
confirm.
punish. So one thing, Hitman
Yeah, he
didn't
was lucky
punish.
there.
So one thing Hitman's doing a lot of is walking back. That wasn't the best punish, but it was something.
Nice.
Ooh.
He'll
Good
recover
into
so
air.
fast from trades off of his crouch fears.
Yes. Again, it's definitely a good play. Oh,
Uh-oh.
nice. Good to confirm. Nope.
Okay. No
There's
jumping.
pressure.
We got V-Trigger ready to pop. If he can get a good confirm, he might be able to take the rest of Hitman's HP.
He needs another.
He might need,
That means
he
at
might
least
need a
one
second one
step.
after that, but he'll definitely spook him. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
the guy hit, but he jumped, so didn't kill. You know Hitman's looking for a Ivarelse.
Ooh. Oh!
Ooh, too far. Alright. No Ivarelse available by any players.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. That was unfortunate.
Yep, that was just
Alright,
good timing
Hitman.
on Hitman's part.
Yeah. Alright.
Planned or not, he needed to not be there.
Yeah, you can be super close. And... Oh yeah, so that cryokinesis is actually, I think, what's catching Hitman's dash a lot.
Yeah, the nice slow version. Take up a lot of space.
And you see Hitman's every hit slowly walking back. So I don't think Gil has too many low-hitting confirms. I think that's why Hitman's doing that. Yeah, he's just slowly walking back.
Yeah. He fears no retaliation.
Oh no, he dropped it.
Hell attack. EX fireball. Ooh, got rid of the stored one as well.
Good tech. Life-saving tech. Oh, he got clipped.
And there's the throw.
Good stuff, this guy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
put up one hell of a fight.
He sure did.
His final, sorry.
Sky, thou hast made a valiant effort.
Yeah, that was a really solid set. I actually
Alright.
forced Hitman to really, really slow down because Hitman was trying to run through at first, and then really had to slow the heck down in that last game.
Yes, he
So good stuff.
Dark Light says, I'm starving, please win. Well, I mean, you're up now, so come on.
See, I played it smart this week, and I ate before the tournament started.
Same.
And I ordered food like before I lost.
I've still got Christmas leftovers I'm picking through, so. And then I did a stupid, like the day before, Christmas, I got a like a family-sized ready meal out of the freezer to thaw, and I'm sure that's essentially just rotting waiting for me. So I've got ham, I've got green bean, like green bean and mushroom soup casserole, and just I've got like 8 things in my fridge, and I'm actually genuinely worried about eating food by the time it expires.
See, I went to Pro, so I didn't take home any food because I'm just like, one, I wouldn't take home nearly as much food as I usually do in the past years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I was just like, food at home. All right, another Vega Chun. All right, so DarkZero, you already avenged me with CruelAnraj. Now avenge me with the
Carry on my legacy, son.
avenge me.
Corner,
This is another
women in their
wow.
hotel rooms and beat them up.
Actually, it's something you don't really see. He caught the crouch fierce with the V-skill one. Oh, this is rough. This is a mistake I made. I got too patient when I had to like.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with
Oh,
nice.
That's big.
Not that.
Not enough to kill, because claw, but...
Um,
Oh my goodness!
No, it's not what you wanted. You wanted the Oki. Fade out the meter.
The command normal HK coming through in a clutch for Darklight.
So that was a pretty close set viable play.
That really was.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Buster Claw and V-Skill 1 in this matchup when Chun has meter, because she will punish with EX legs. Yeah. Other than that,
shining jewel in Chun-Li's arsenal.
command grab. Oh no, jump. So good. Out command grab there.
Oh, that was supposed to be back HK. I almost guarantee you.
Good stuff. Scaling on that.
Oh,
Oh, too far. And
wow.
you press a button.
got out and fell back in again.
Oh, that was dirty. I can't do that.
Nope.
Not do that. Alright, DarkZero needs to
Chun-Li.
take a minute, breathe. Because he had, again, he did well that first round. Just missed out on a few opportunities, and Darklight and capitalizing.
He needs to take a minute, just sit right there, and let us how and let.
Round 1.
Damn, I lost it.
Fight.
He's opting to not take off his claw for a minute.
Ooh. Darklight with these pokes. See, with spacing, that forward HK can be like +5. Oh,
Alright.
that was a weird. Okay.
Oh, he misses Oki.
Wow, I'll say this for DarkZero though, he really turned things around there for a half second.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Stand MP, too far away to punish it with anything though. That's fine.
If you ever find any stray hit, will.
Yep. Although we have, I was about to say, we have full critical art. I'm not sure if Darklight's petty enough to burn it all to get chip out. But.
Round 2.
I mean, there's no need. Chun's normals are just so great.
They are pretty good.
Yeah, one thing Darklight is calling, and me, this was me as well, calling DarkZero out is just how really not great Vega's meaties really are. He has some, but after very specific situations. But in neutral, it's very hard to set them up. So DarkZero is challenging a lot of Darklight. Oh my goodness!
I know, right?
Light is challenging Zero every time he gets a knockdown, and it's really nice.
There it is.
Wide.
Oh, just for the knockdown. Okay.
Yeah. If he did CA, then he runs a risk of he gets Oki, but then all that happens is DarkZero Light can oh, he should have confirmed.
Oh.
Oh wow,
good
he
punish.
caught a button. He caught a button.
Yep.
Okay, so
But
Zero.
he was aware enough to be able to capitalize on it. That's the important part.
Yes.
May have been a
That's
lucky
good
hit, but he was at least in his own head enough to be able to get it.
Yes. That was not a too bad one to finish off, at least. So it's a mental win for Zero. Try to
That's a
shimmy, didn't
confidence
really get it.
booster.
Good tech, good challenge. Yeah, I think what makes Chun very annoying is the fact that her 3-frame is a crouching button and it hits low.
Yep.
That's what makes her very, very devastating. But Zero's getting a lot of pokes. You cannot V-skill 1 like that. You gotta really be careful. And yeah, because he spent a V meter to get out of there.
Oh wow. I'm not sure what move he was in wind up for. You know what? That was actually probably really smart on Darklight's part to just get out of there.
Oh no!
That's not working out.
No, he got the stand medium punch, but he missed the target combo.
Yep.
That was it.
Chun-Li wins.
He had it, but I think nerves definitely got to him. There are a lot of drops, a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of things that, as a fellow Vega player, I see what he was going for, but he just dropped the ball on, which it is unfortunate.
True.
Good stuff by Zero. But
Oh, yeah.
Just
Always
a bit,
pleasure.
a bit more cleaning up on some of his inputs, on some of his and he would have been fine. Yo, see, look at that. Chun is a strong character. See, Chun needs nerfs.
She can be. She can be in the right hand.
She needs nerfs post haste.
I think there are other people to worry about in this game.
I mean, yes, but I am a lot more confident in those matchups than I am in the China one.
I'm just going to tell top 3 to make sure they join the match arena real quick. That way we do it now instead of later. And that way I don't have to stay awake and pester people.
You probably got negative edge. It looks like it was negative edge, Zero.
Okay. Back over now.
Oh, that.
Out of the way.
Oh yeah, that there. Oh, can you get crouch? Can you get stand medium punch into super? I don't think you get stand medium punch into
I
super.
don't think so. I know you can get pierce into super.
Yeah. You get.
I mean, stand medium punch is normal cancel.
Yeah, you can cancel into specials.
Yeah, and special cancel. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't think you can. I've never seen anybody do it if they can.
Yeah, that's a hard.
I didn't change it 3 out of 5. Oh well.
Yeah, I figured if you're ever going to go for a target combo or heavy roll, probably would have reached, and then you would have got it. But maybe that's why super didn't come out, because it will. If you're trying to cancel from stand medium punch, then yeah. Let me ask people in the Vega Discord.
Now he's on the case.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. These two have done this dance a lot of times. They should know all the steps by now. It's kind of funny. Darklight wanted to lose to go eat, and now he's up against the guy who probably takes the longest in bracket to fight.
Man, if you wanted to go eat, you should have lost. You should have gave me the set, and then it would have been a Vega mirror match.
Should have gone to the cupboard, grabbed some Christmas chocolate, shoved it in your face.
So I blame you. You blame me.
Yep. Darklight, you're the architect of your own dismay.
All right, so Sky has already put Darklight pretty
far down.
But this is Darklight we're talking about. He will spend the next 48 seconds whittling him away if he can.
Yep. Ooh, can't trade like that though.
Oh! What a call out! What a call out!
Just like no, and no.
Oh, he said there was some rollback issues. CFN, please.
CFN from its pile of money. CFN what?
Alright. Slow and steady wins this
Exactly.
game.
You must beat up the large man slowly. Tenderize the meat. I just realized that the way Gil looks reminds me of like the human heart, like in scientific diagrams.
Oh my goodness, you know what? Yeah. I can't unsee it now. Oh my goodness.
No wonder he's such a freak. The deoxygenated blood is on the left side of his body.
I really can't unsee it. I'm upset. Alright.
Took Valentine's Day way too seriously.
But yeah, Darklight slowly whittling away at Sky, but Sky is not out of this.
Ooh.
I guess 20 or 19 seconds to make something happen.
Hey.
Get hits low.
Yeah, it sure does look like crouch short range to me.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
Oh my goodness, it's such a silly button. It hits low, it's fast, so she can confirm off of it.
But at least it's if it was her crouch crouch jab, like if crouch jab was her 3 frame, it'd be even sillier, just because of all the stuff that comes out of that button.
Good jump. You know what they need to do? They need to make Vega's stand jab hit crouchers. I'll be...
Wait, it doesn't?
No. If it did hit crouchers, I'm not gonna lie. Only reason why it's not the best button in the game is because it doesn't hit crouchers. Like, it's... That button is ridiculous, so if it hit crouchers, it'd be busted. Like, that's just from me, Vega player, who knows that Vega has a lot of inconsistent tools. No, his stand light punch is so fast. It reaches far, it's fast, it has no recovery. Alright, this guy is making this happen. Yep, grab.
Grab.
Yeah, he's trying to wait for a Dark Light to bust out, so he's being very patient about that. But yeah, need to be careful. Yep, a good jump because he probably would have got shipped out if he took any more.
Well, see, Darklight could have Hazan shoot over that.
Oh, he does have Hazan. He's probably just biding his time.
Yeah, maybe. He doesn't have to fear any reprisal.
Oh.
But yeah, while Gil has V, oh no, never mind. He does have access to his V skill. Never mind. He just can't be a reversal anymore. Let's see. Darklight, game 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright.
Yep. And some of that's warning too. Some of that's Sky going like, "Hey man, I will have frame advantage." Like, oh, interesting.
Is that ice ball? A lot of people off.
Yeah, that's the MVP today.
Yeah, he's catching Hitmans with his dash, and he caught the Hazan.
Ooh.
Yeah, good. Again, Oki, but again, he just block and just wait it out. If he doesn't throw, there's not really much he can do afterwards. All right, activate.
Yeah, didn't confirm the first one, so just went for another one.
Dark Light is going in. Oh, he could have got there. It's too far for it.
Yeah. I miss Marvel 3 where her Kikosho is like the size of a planet.
Alright, all the stun that Dark Light built up is just dissipated.
Yep.
And Sky is trying to bait Dark Light coming in. I think he's trying to look for the Zanchu, so he's being very careful. Oh, nice. Good check.
Yep.
It is time to
That is definitely one of Gil's faster buttons.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright.
Opening up with a stand roundhouse. Pretty smart. Catch him doing something weird, you will get the early crush counter. You dash up, get another roundhouse. Hey!
Ooh, yeah, that's... I think Sky tried to do something else afterwards. You got counter.
Oh,
Nice
there
job.
we go. Kikoka betrayal right there.
Good delay rise. Didn't want to deal with the Sky's mix. Nice. Challenges and pushes it out.
Oh.
Yeah, right back to this mid-range game here. He didn't believe after the first one. Oh, is that? Oh wow, no punish.
Oh, the ice lariat safe or unsafe, huh?
Yeah, all of them are. I think they're all -3.
Huh.
-3, -4. Let me actually check.
Oh, there we go.
Oh wow, he got it.
There's Stan Fierce into critical arm.
Hey. Yep, we all know we all knew he was dying.
Yeah.
That last hit does a crap ton of damage. Oh yeah, all the tackles are -6.
Oh,
So, yeah.
interesting.
No. I think my food just got here, so I'll be right back.
You got it. All right. Yes, lariat. All right, Darklight out of burn status. Nice Zanshu gets the link. Nothing huge. Looks like light legs, so no knockdown. Only hardened EX can do that. Getting some good hits in with the stand fierce. Ooh. Eats the EX fireball, comes over, starts some retribution combos. Darklight still with the life lead advantage. Another Hizanshu. Oh! There's a trade. Darklight can theoretically do that for the rest of the round, but oh, he's getting trained. He's getting trained. Okay, can't die from the burn. Ah, got shook and gets hit with the crouch short, I believe. Sky ties it up 1-1. Woo! When did this thing start? It's been it's been 9 minutes for 2 games.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, starting things pretty basic here. Getting the throw. Darklight not challenging any of these projectiles. Oh. Will punish the whiff, though. No anti-air from Darklight. This guy ends up plowing forward. Oh, Darklight trying to fight his way out. Again, solid lightning legs. Couple command medium punch. No link off the crouch MK. Woo. Darklight really trying to keep this fight towards center stage. There we got V-trigger. Nice. Keeping Sky from advancing forward. Oh, too slow with the ice ball. Hizanshu unable to get over.
Oh, this is going to kill.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
And does not even spend the cash on EX to make double sure.
Yeah, doesn't even need to. I think he was pretty confident.
Rolls into round 2 with full CA meter.
Yep. Oh. Be careful. Some of these normals are so good. Yeah, but they're good normals. Yeah,
they're not exactly oppressive, but they are good.
Alright.
Our co-commentators enjoying the spectacle of the match. Pretty close match.
Oh,
yeah, catches
nice.
him. Dashing in after the ice ball.
I'm glad they finally made Hizanshu, like, well, finally. I'm glad they actually did get around to making Hizanshu linkable into other stuff.
Yeah. I think it being as not great of a V skill when it first launches.
It's like, have you ever seen that Brooklyn Nine-Nine meme where the captain's going, like, why is nobody, like, I don't know, making jokes or something? I specifically requested it. Have you seen that one?
I think I know what meme you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that's how the devs were with Hizanshu when they brought it in. Like, why is no one using Hizanshu? I specifically requested it. Like, it's bad.
I mean, it probably it was a highly requested thing that people wanted back.
Yeah.
And devs was like, well, here, you can have it.
Yeah. Here, it's a
But we'll
V
just make it
scale. And
bad.
everyone's like, no!
Like with Vega's Sky High Claw, it's just like, except nobody asked for that.
Pretty much.
They're just like, hey, we're just gonna make this bad. Oh yeah, Sky just poking out.
Oh,
No, not enough. Not enough. Yeah. This guy was able to poke out before the onslaught.
Final round.
Yeah. Good stuff.
That's dirty.
Yeah, I think he recognized, like, hey, it's getting very close, and Darklight had to make his approach. Cryokinesis.
Good block. Oh, hello.
Nice. Are you second?
Back throw, very good for Chun-Li. Lots of distance between her and the opponent after it's over. Like the point blank Kikoken. Nice. Yeah, what the kind of spacing that Darklight's got to worry about doing right now, because you don't want to be right next to kill, for sure. And you don't want to be too far away either. But like, it's not Chun's ideal range that she's working in with the distance. Basically, just anti-gills.
And we back.
Alright, we got a V-trigger pop out of Sky.
Oh, this is going to be really rough. There's not really anything I can do in this situation. No matter what. Like,
Crack. Yep. It doesn't exactly help when you're trying to catch up on life and you have one of the longest throw animations. Alright, so that's Darklight currently at 2-1 versus Sky. We're going to go back to the room because I forgot to change the... Yeah, I forgot to change the thing. So back of the queue for me and back into the fight for them.
And that's Darklight's strong point where if he can literally... He'll literally wait that long.
Oh, yeah. You got to have nerves to wait like that, too. Like... I couldn't do it. It couldn't be me. I was like, it's like, all right, it's fighting game, right? I'm gonna go punch that guy. Someone's like, wait, no, don't go punch that guy. I'm like, you're crazy.
See, I can do that with Faye. I'll just sit back and just like not move. Like I think I've won a tournament set like that by just sitting back and just waiting for an opponent to just hang themselves. I'm just like, okay.
Want to see my kung
But,
fu?
all right.
Round 1.
So it's on Sky to really turn this around.
Yep. Oh. Man, we join our tournament action already in progress.
Oh. Okay, no punish.
Yep. He's trying, though. And that was almost perfect spacing on the forward HK from Chun. Oh, good parry.
Nice.
Yo! I would love to see if Sky could have pushed Darklight back into that ice ball, too.
Yeah, that ice ball is really coming. It's literally the MVP of this whole tournament.
I know Desk has done like a lot of those, like, you know, how long does a fireball retain its hitbox after it goes off screen kind of things, but I don't think I've seen one since, God, like season 1 or 2 with Guile and his V-trigger. Sonic Sight, I think? Or Jackknife, whichever one throws all the mini Sonic booms.
No idea.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
What are names for things? Not Vega.
Ooh,
nice.
Knees to the face,
Oh,
but
challenge.
good SBK. Very strong. Darklight on match point.
I thought he was going to SBK. He just woke up crouch short. Like, I was looking for the SBK. Maybe Sky was too. That's why he backed up.
Yeah. So you can't crouch short to SBK, but you can crouch short to crouch jab to SBK.
Fireball war? Nope. Very short.
That's a war she's gonna lose.
Honestly, I think it's a war that Sky might actually want to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice jab hit. Oh, he didn't believe. You gotta counter it too. He didn't believe.
Like Dr. the Rapper said, you gotta believe.
Man, this is crouch fierce. Stand fierce is impressive by him.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's like a mini projectile.
And you can't whiff punish it.
Not really.
And you can't punish it on block unless she does it right in your face. Like.
Well, that said, Sky still does have a minor life lead. Never mind.
And that goes away as soon as you say that. Oh, why didn't we? I would have spent the super. I wouldn't even risked it.
If you bet my stand crazy talk.
He still closes it up though.
Sure does.
I don't know. Maybe that's just a Vega in me not really needing a meter. I just spend it. I don't care. Like, lane to confirm. It's going to kill.
We're going into what potentially could be the final round of the match. Both had full CA at the start. Darklight a little on fire, but it's fine.
Yeah, this fire damage is great help. Just building up. Yeah, yep. That was a good jab.
Cash
nice.
Gray damage is damage for later. Good slide with the down MP. Crack, crack, crack. Eggs into the bowl. Oh!
Yep, universal.
I was wondering.
Yeah, it looked like it wasn't going to happen. But it's like it happened eventually.
That's true.
All right.
Forward throw. Forward throw again. Hat trick.
I was going to
oh.
Forward throw again. Ooh. Yep.
Crack,
and
crack, crack.
Has V trigger on deck if needed to be. Oh, look at these dashes that are not getting checked.
Exactly.
That's scary.
V-trigger time is over.
Ooh. That could have been it. Yeah. That could have been.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this guy's holding on to the V meter just in case. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yep. We take it. Yep. Yep. We take those. Yep. The moment he like got that straight hit, he was probably just like, yeah, I'm chipping.
Yep.
Not even gonna risk it.
He's like, I can't guarantee how much chip damage this does, but I know it does more than one.
All right, we are once again. Sky is bringing it to game number 5.
Yep. Will Sky get the run back, or will Darklight have to hungry fight Hitman?
I think both of them actually get the run back again, though.
Oh yeah, Darklight did go up against him in semis.
Mm-hmm. Could get a longer set.
Ooh, nice overhead.
Nice whip punish.
Yeah, that was a good confirm.
So he's gonna
tap tap. Alright, this guy not doing a bad job checking those dashes with the fireballs. Full V trigger on Sky's side. And we're going for it.
Yep. Pop it, activate, see what he can get out of it.
Oh
wow.
Nice short Hazanshu.
Yeah, that was really close. That was a call out right there. How close that was.
That was Gil like just staring at the spinning woman in his face going like, oh no.
Yeah, that's something that we haven't seen from Darklight a lot in this matchup is the anti-air.
Yep. He's waiting for it though. He's primed and ready. Oof. Ah, he was trying to get fancy.
Overzealous stare, but yeah, just poke him out. He has to come to you. Alright, Darklight. On set point. Once again.
Yep. Man, when are they going to make a Baki game like this?
Alright, good pokes. Again, that's so silly. It's like walk up, crouch short. It's such a good button.
Yeah?
Nerf it.
What's the thinking here? If Claw doesn't get to have any good buttons, nobody does.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh, that was a punish
Look
right
who
there.
was ready!
Just looking for it.
Yep.
But now it's going to be a hard press getting meter back.
Well, it's like you just said. She's got fantastic normals, so she can weather the storm until she's got at least one bar.
Right there. Immediately spends it as soon as he gets it. Oh, the second hit.
Yeah. You know us hourly wagers. Oh!
Oh, got hit. Again, that ice ball.
Ran out of active frames on the crouch media punch.
Well, the ice ball was going so slow, so it was just like...
There's that too. I think it's impossible for her to get under his light punch ice ball. But that's going to do it.
Good stuff to Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Putting up a tremendous fight.
I love his little Chun-Li like emotes. They're great.
You don't get to eat until you win.
Yep. Darklight, go like.
No,
just
only
go to
win.
the kitchen. Like, I don't know, man. If there's like a pie or something, just shove it in your face and come back.
If you don't win, you gotta go to bed, no supper. Just like in your childhood days.
If you lose, you're out of the family. All right, let's change some lounge settings. There we go. Back at the cube.
All right, grand finals. Hitman versus Darklight.
We made it. Kids, we made it to grand finals. Put your shoes on.
Let's do this.
Whew. Dark Zero. Darklight playing the meta game.
Oh, we're gonna swap with Chun costumes.
Yeah. Still green though. It's important.
Is it green? Oh, yes, it is. It looks weird in the
It does.
menu.
It's less like she's a cop and more like she's going horseback riding a little later.
Oh my goodness, top true. It was an impressive Bison play. He's already just trying to end this.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Alright. There's in the corner. Nice challenge.
Yep. You see crush counter come out of something that Bison does. Like, well, there's 30%.
Ooh, he got hit on the. Oh wow!
He got hit with the down forward roundhouse.
I got attacking. Now, but not Hitman's in the corner, but life is looking pretty evened up here. Oh, the delay.
Got the cross under and the. Oh my
man.
goodness.
I wonder if Hitman is trying to anticipate cancel or something. But he got counter hit quite a few times there.
Oh. All right, Hitman ready for that dash after the neutral jump.
Oh, good anti-air.
Yeah, solid back HK.
Yeah, that was something that.
Ooh,
nice.
Timing on that one's tricky.
Too early for the throw.
And Darklight knows he's just kind of got to wait it out.
Because his turn back, which he did.
Yep.
Oh wow, good interrupt.
Slide. Actually, jumping away was probably the smartest thing he could have done there.
Oh yeah, good early button. Yep.
Yeah. Can't get comboed if you're in the air. Ooh.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think Hitman's trying to like beat out something.
Yeah. Oh!
Pretty good trade.
Yo!
Oh wow! Call out. Good stuff from Darklight.
Yeah. Just when you think it's probably a smarter idea for him to retreat, gets right in there.
And so, I see Hitman can make the adaptation. Because look, a lot of it was just counter hits between strings. So I think he was anticipating a string going a certain way, and then Darklight started kind of just being out of range or just coming with something different.
Oh, got a little counter hit on that stand fierce.
Alright. And Darklight's already at half health, but this doesn't really change it This is what it was looking like from the first game. So
Yep. That punish on the absorption was pretty good. And Darklight just sneaking in a lot of SBKs tonight in just the weirdest spots, which is always great.
all right, the challenge there.
Hitman not
Nice.
putting any V meter on reversaling the
Oh, he didn't
on
get.
Kosho. Oh, what a blender!
Oh, he missed the.
He did. He missed the air
leg.
legs. Probably kicking himself for that right now. Ah,
Oh,
guessed
damn.
wrong on the check.
Yeah.
Saw that crouch short come out, but Hitman was already out and away.
And managed to just steal that round away.
Yep. Still very close. Uh-oh. Caught in the legs, but gets off light.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Hitman just backing right out of the Kikoken range.
Yeah. One of the
Uh-oh.
few
Uh-oh.
fireballs
Oh,
that
no.
did, yeah, massive damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, your reach I teach. Oh, he missed out. Still gets a punish. Though.
Ah, because now he has control enough to do this.
Yeah, he missed out. So Darklight and went for a check.
Yep. Calling him out right back. All right, 1-1.
All right. Yeah, that first round again was Darklight's to win, but messes up and Hitman steals it away and he's steamrolling.
Yeah. It works until it doesn't.
I wonder if Darklight's trying to think now.
Round one.
I'm just saying what was different in that second game. Oh, dash it again. That dash is so annoying. Nerf a dash. Nerf it all. Nerf both these characters. Nice anti-air. Oh, he misses the link. Oh, he pushes to the corner. And back go right in the corner. Yeah, this is a. I don't think this is a position that Darklight really wants to be at. Here's mine. Hitman's gonna go for an activation route. Yep.
Yep.
And then he's gonna try to.
Oh.
Oh, got the combo. Oh, he missed it. For the throw.
Throw. He'll probably do it again.
Oh wow.
Mm.
You see that? Darklight went for something, but it went straight through the teleporting bison.
My right eye can only see the future.
Again, that teleporting when he dashes is nonsense, and it's been paying off for him. Good anti-air and good attack by Hitman.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, no.
Nice. Well, I respect it.
Why they
Hitman's
have to
been going
nerf
for it.
EXSBK even more? Yo!
Oh, nice.
What was that?
That's death right there. Yeah, that was very smart by Hitman.
Get a replay on that one too.
And
All right.
Bison win.
But
Hitman
good,
with the 2-1. Currently.
two really good, two solid decisions there. First, he delayed his pressure and baited out the EXSBK, and then did the other reverse on the V shift. Smart stuff by Hitman.
Round one.
See, Darklight can adapt.
Mm.
Fight.
Nice, gets the fireball in the dash, and he challenges. Okay. Okay, going back to what he's doing in the first game and challenging a lot of strings. So that's how you know his matchup experience is really showing off. Good folks, just whittling him away slowly and keeping him in the corner. But no punish on the legs. Like out corner. And Hitman has a slight life lead, but that hasn't really deterred anybody yet. And oh, he misses. Maybe he just doesn't link.
Yeah. Oh.
Blue throws.
Smack.
Something to activate. Oh, nope, he's gonna
Oh.
wait. Nice dash.
Yeah, way to get out from there. All right, there's the life lead. Just needs to hold on to it. Oh!
Oh,
The link.
that might.
Bam. Nope.
Oh, wow, that didn't kill.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. What?
Oh,
Did Darklight make a move? Did he get
think-
spooked?
he probably tried to go to see if he wants to go on the other side. Yeah, because often you will see Bisons go behind, so maybe that's what he thought was happening.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, well, Hitman's on set point here.
Yes, he is. Slowly chipping away at the Darklight here, but Darklight doing a pretty good job keeping pace.
All right. Well, Darklight needs to make his stand
no.
here if he wants to eat tonight. If he loses, he goes to bed no supper.
Yep.
And Hitman, Hitman guarantees that Darklight goes to bed hungry.
And Hitman steals a sandwich directly out of the mouth of Darklight. Haha, no leftovers for you, and every place is closed by now.
No food for you. Only winners can eat Darklight.
Darklight said, bye, I'm gonna go eat. Enough of this nonsense. Darklight, don't forget to join the Matcherino if you haven't.
GG's both players, though.
By the way, I would like to thank Shadow Ace for throwing in $10. Says last online SFV MM of 2021. Here's to 2022 #buff Ed.
You know what? Ed actually needs buffs.
Ed could
As
use
much
some
as
buffs.
as much as I don't like the character, Ed could actually use buffs.
Now
Not
the
buff,
other
but-
blonde punchman is out. Yeah, he could probably stand a.
What's funny is that I
donation
just,
so that Darklight can get a double stack and a Frosty. Where? There's not going to be a Wendy's open now.
actually I just ordered from Wendy's. So
Did you?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in Western New York, so
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
yeah, it was open
You
a
live
little
where
bit.
people are.
Yeah. So I think the
Columbus
one-
is a big city that likes to keep its like small city vibe. So at this point, I would say there's like maybe 17 more minutes on like any of the latest Wendy's, and even they stay open like far longer than anything else. Past that, it's a place called Mikey's Late Night Slice where you can buy giant ass pizza slices for like $4 or $5 each, but they're usually open till like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I live in Rochester, which is like an hour from Buffalo. And most of place, like, I mean, there's a few spots that stay open. You know, obviously your typical 24-hour. Well, I guess COVID, so not as much, but
Yeah.
Wendy's and McDonald's used to stay open up until at least 2 a.m. But there's this one diner that actually, or there's one diner that used to, not too far from where I live, actually. Not too far. On the other side of town where I live, that usually was open until like 4 a.m. Then there was this calzone shop near one of the colleges that's always open, except it's closed from 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's the only time it's closed. So, I mean,
see,
it's
now that you mentioned college places, down on OSU campus, I do believe that there might be a place called Buckeye Donut that is still operating 24 hours. I can't be sure though. Sky would know better than I would, I think. But yeah, they were infamous for just being open at all. Like they kept like Waffle House and IHOP hours. Like they were always there. If you remember Dave Attell, he used to do a series where he would just like go to a city and just like wander around into all the nightlife places. And yeah, Buckeye Donut made it onto his travel plans for the show. It was pretty cool.
Okay. I've never heard of. I mean, I'm also like out of the loop with a lot of things.
Yeah. It could also depend on your age, because this was when I was still like living at home, like high school ish.
Oh, I'm a young boy.
Ah.
I'm not even 30 yet.
Oh, you're gem age. Okay. All right. Well, we got our final results. Let's go check them out. Yep, that's right, Jim. I am. And you're going to hear about it until I die. Which, given my age, is probably soon. All right. First place tonight. One life to play Hitman. Not dropping a set, going 4-0. Another 40 years. It's a drop in the bucket, really, when you think about it. Darklight, 4-2. Played the most sets tonight. Pulls in a hot second. Sky, 647, 2-2 for third. Not bad. Top 3 in at one of these. Dark Zero had a little bit of controller issues this evening, but still managed to pull through with a 4-2 record for fourth place. CruelAnraj and that Kage, 2-2. ShadowPayaso, hey, that's you. Another 2-2, tied for fifth. LordUnbuff stuck it out for a little while, just wasn't feeling it. DQ'd himself, got 2-2 for seventh. And Green Ranger seventh as well.
He was ducking, man. He didn't want to play me.
It was actually, I think that might have been partially in his reasons for leaving. He's like, look, I'm not feeling it, and also ShadowPayaso is like right there. And I'm like, it's like I hate playing matches I know I'm gonna lose too.
He just hates playing me. That's it. That's all. He just hates playing me.
Let's see, and then rounding out the bottom 4 spots, we got Art the Ave, Reckless Weasel, Subliminal, and Ivarelse, who actually subbed to us tonight. So thank you, Ivarelse. Let's see, what else can we talk about real quick? Oh wait, I know, Frosty Faustings. That's kicking off at the end of January. The official dates are the 28th and 29th. However, ya boy, being the official side stream for Frosty Faustings, is going to be bringing you action Thursday through Sunday. What kind of action, you might ask? Well, that's a smart question. Let me check my cheat sheet here. Oh, maybe just some little games like Gundam Max Boost On, Dengenki Bunko, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Samurai Showdown 5 Special, King of Fighters 2K2, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Windjammers, Kohima Embu, Melty Blood, the OG, Toho, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Killer Instinct, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, Persona 4 Arena, Dive Kick, Fantasy Strike, Dead or Alive 6, and Pokken. That's right. I said Pokken. So, if you're going to be watching any of that, if you're interested in any of that going on Frosty Faustings weekend, don't forget to give us a follow, and we will bring you all the hot, steamy action with all of the best commentary that we could pluck randomly from the crowd. And if you are actually going to be in attendance, why not come by the booth and, knock elbows with me in a safe, COVID-friendly manner.
I really wish I was going.
Yeah. Give everyone a chance to gaze at my horrible visage. But
street commentators be the best commentators. You're
sometimes.
Just like, hey,
there are times.
Come sit here. I don't know what this game is. Don't worry, just start talking with stuff. All right.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 right there. That'll either get you lots of praise or made fun of on your own YouTube channel for the next 2 years. So in regards to the rest of the week, we will be back on Wednesday for Guilty Gear Strive. It'll be PC version. It'll also be our last Guilty Gear tournament of the year. We will have a match Reno for that. And then Grand Blue Fantasy Versus on PC will see us on our way out on Thursday. That one will not be supported, but we'll find a way to make it a fun one. Probably random character select via me with a character name list and a couple of dice. So, plenty more to do this week on MSM, and I figure we'll probably get back into our usual pattern, after New Year's. So, if we won't see you until then, everybody have a happy one. Take care of yourselves. Make good decisions from now until next Monday, and just in general, but especially over the crazy weekend. And hope you have great time out with your friends and loved ones, and come back to us ready to get back on this grind. Shadow, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
It's just hope everyone has a safe New Year's, and just enjoy. Well, what's left of 2021? That's best as we can.
Quicker we can banish this year from our memories and burn it alive, the better. It's all about 2022 now.
Somebody said if you really like 2022 sounds just like 2022.
Oh no. I only made you see Gil as a human heart. You didn't have to come at me like that.
Hey, who knows though?
Who knows?
2020 definitely. It still started off.
Maybe 2022 is the year the aliens finally come down and make really well taken care of pets out of all of us. It's like, oh yes, he's losing a bit of his hair in his old age, but he's just the sweetest boy. And I'm like, I sure am.
I mean, not having to pay bills. I mean,
exactly.
Definitely don't threaten me for good time.
All right. Well, everybody, you have a wonderful night, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.